In recent years, the driving sim has expanded beyond traditional racing games like Gran Turismo or Forza Motorsport. The boom started in 2008 with the 18-wheeled load hauler Euro Truck Simulator, which became a surprise hit. Another branch off the same tree came from UV Games, Spin Tires. This off-road sim from 2014 rigidly simulated taking massive trucks off the beaten path. The game's lead developer jumped to Saber Interactive to make a pair of follow-ups, and 2020's SnowRunner is the most popular yet. With over 2 million copies sold and solid review scores, it doesn't sell out the core concept to become something more mainstream and accessible. This makes it a perfect prospect for Game Pass, which is basically built to try out new concepts while minimizing the risk. Will it find a whole new audience or end up stuck in a rut? Let's find out if SnowRunner is a Game Pass or a game fail. SnowRunner is unlike any driving game you've played before. Steering these massive slow-turning trucks on pavement is no cakewalk, but that's not where you'll be grinding their gears the most. Instead, you drive on all kinds of surfaces like grass, snow, standing water, or tons of mud. The terrain deforms in real time as you drive, and the realistic physics model means that no two drives through the same bog are ever the same. This means you'll get stuck a lot, but the game provides an effective tool to fix that. The winch can be rigged to trees or other pieces of the environment to pull your vehicle from the muck. The vehicles are difficult to control, and that's the point of the game. Maneuvering massive tonnage through craggy trails is not easy in the real world, and it's replicated almost too well in SnowRunner. If you are looking for an arcade-style take on off-roading where you're blasting through mud puddles at 100 miles per hour, this isn't that game. While an argument can be made that an easier option might appeal to more players, that's not what this game is about. Instead, it's a rock-by-rock, meticulous exercise in patience. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't do the player many favors. You have full 360-degree control around the truck, but there's no way to automatically recenter it behind the vehicle. It makes it difficult to even drive in a straight line. It also gets stuck close to the vehicle, with no way to zoom it out or even move it much at all. SnowRunner is structured like a typical open-world game. Much like Ubisoft's template, you must find towers that reveal more of the map. You can take various point-to-point jobs, with most of them involving delivering something. Each location has its own quirks and unique obstacles to overcome, like standing water in Michigan or snow in Alaska. You must actively and meticulously plan each route you take, especially when you're using vehicles that can't handle off-road obstacles very well. The open world is where the problems start to emerge. Even marked roads are extremely difficult to traverse with an average vehicle. Just getting to marked locations requires patience because the pathways are fraught with danger and difficulty. Tricky sections make sense off the beaten path, like when you're trying to reach a tower in a swamp using multiple winches, but the entire open world is constructed this way. It gets old fast. Some goals let you bypass problem areas once you've navigated them or built a bridge, but there should be more ways to improve existing roads, and by extension, the entire experience. This leads to a more fundamental issue. SnowRunner's progression is completely unguided. As you complete tasks and find points of interest, you gain experience that unlocks more trucks, upgrades, and the cash to buy them. The problem is that after the tutorial, the game provides no guidance on what you should do next. It's a struggle to complete the most basic tasks, which makes it all the more frustrating spinning our tires wondering whether we should grind for better tools or if we just need to get better. Regardless, trying to make progress can be extremely tedious. SnowRunner stands alone, not just on Game Pass or in the genre, in all of gaming, so it's unsurprisingly difficult to find good comps on Microsoft's service. Forza Horizon allows you to drive off-road and has plenty of trucks, but it's an arcade-style racer with no concerns over getting stuck. Farming Simulator has you realistically operating heavy machinery, but it's nowhere near as punishing or exacting. On the intentionally obtuse side, I Am Fish is a platformer with difficult controls that's played more for comedy, but it's still extremely difficult. Human Fall Flat is a physics-based puzzler that's also obtuse and difficult, but it's become a hit for streamers because it's entertaining to watch. Now it's time to find out. Is SnowRunner a game pass or a game fail? This might be the most difficult verdict we've had to come to yet. SnowRunner accomplishes its goals of being a realistic off-road sim. Just like with games like Dark Souls, there's a certain level of satisfaction you gain by overcoming seemingly insurmountable odds. The difference is the payoff. Completing a challenging stretch of road only leads to another stretch of challenging road. There's no breather, no moment to bask in the glory of your success. It's a tedious game that lacks adequate onboarding, which makes it tough to rationalize playing on Game Pass. While there's certainly a small segment of players who will appreciate its tedium, most will bounce off it when they need to pull out a winch on a main road for the 10th time. SnowRunner is a game fail. For next week, we are looking at Grounded.